What is up, everyone? Welcome to the first episode of a 16-part series where I play Shadow of the Colossus. It is PROmetheus here to start a new game on Shadow of the Colossus, a legendary title for my favorite console, the PS2. And despite being over 20 years old, I always find myself having the most fun with this console. Anyways, let's get to the game. Today I will be fighting the first Colossus, and each episode will cover one Colossus, which there are 16 of. I've already played this game before, and I gotta tell you, it's great. If I had to give a review score, 99 of 100. The only reason why I took off 1 point is because, well, the game hasn't really aged too well. The controls and everything haven't aged greatly, though the graphics have aged perfectly, I gotta say. So anyways, let's get started. I am now gonna head. This is the tutorial, and so as you can see graphically, this game still looks pretty good. By a lot of people's standards, this is the best game of all time, and I can understand why. So I forgot how to save, just... Okay, I'm having difficulty saving. I forgot the buttons. Oh, here we go. As you can see, I've already have multiple save files. Let's continue. And... save complete. Even with the PS5 out here in 2024, it's always great to come back to the PS2. See, the controls are kind of clunky. So back then they used this to guide you. You didn't have map markers. I mean, you have a map, but it's all shrouded. I always thought that the world of Shadow of the Colossus was beautiful, because although it's dead, it's still beautiful because it's just silent. But at the same time, it doesn't feel empty with the many Colossus wandering this game's world. So let's ride to the first Colossus, shall we? See, no UI displayed on the screen, just you riding. It's like it's like you're watching a movie. And then we got this shot, ominous shot. Hold things by using R1. Yeah, the controls are kind of clunky, but despite that, this game is still near perfect. Every boss is great. It's perfectly paced. I love this game personally. A lot of people's favorites, especially people from the 2000s. Oh, I haven't played this in a while, so I'm not going to be great at it. You know how you just haven't played a certain game in a while and you forgot how the controls work? Yeah, that's what happens to me right now. Just utter silence. I always thought the silence in this game was so just beautiful to capture a realistic look on this world. I just fell. Okay, let's see. Almost got it there. Whenever I... Nope. That sucks. I'll just have to go back up. I always find myself messing up in these climbing sections, though. It's always those jumps that get me. Good thing the remake fixed that up. I always like how this game kind of just tells you the story through its world and visuals, than just telling it to you directly, like most games. Environmental storytelling can be much more powerful than just normal storytelling. And a lot of games did this great, like Dark Souls and Half-Life. Shadow of the Colossus is where gaming, it was kind of a turning point where gaming was considered art after this. You know, not many games were considered art before this game. Like, sure, Chrono Trigger, Ocarina of Time, Final Fantasy 6, 7, 9. But this was the turning point. This is when games really were seen as a form of art. And this game's story, like I said, some of the greatest stories are best told with few words. And would you look at that? First Colossus, VALUS. Still looks pretty good visually. It's impressive for the PS2, especially for 2005, which was nearly 20 years ago. I always felt shooting arrows in this game felt... You know, it feels kind of satisfying to shoot arrows. Get attention. Here we go. Now this is just a tutorial boss, so it won't be hard. Stepped on me. Like how it just gives you hints. So remember, it was somewhere on his foot. Yep, his knee. So one thing is that you can climb on their fur, so the really hairy ones are easy to get up on. They're a lot like statues since they're covered in, like, old stone structures. There we go. So this is one of his weak points. You gotta hold that. You need a... Of course they keep on shaking it off, but you're running out of energy. And now he's probably gonna fall over. Nope, not yet. Try to get up on his knee, I believe. Running out of stamina. Gotta get off. Well, this is harder than I remember. It's still on his foot. He's gonna step. Nope. Okay. There we go. I think he's gonna fall down now. And here we go, the iconic song that plays in most of the boss fights. Now we need to... And game over. Retry, we are not giving up. So, So it's a tutorial boss, but I haven't fought in a long time, so it's gonna be a bit harder for me, because the controls are kind of clunky. Need to get used to them again. I didn't die to him the first time I played it, but... yeah. Look at that. Just beautiful. You know UI, just... you and the Colossus. It's like you're watching a movie. I've said that twice, but that's really what this game is like. It's cinematic. It's artistic. Yeah, I know. They're so big, they step on me like bugs. So, that's one of the difficult parts. They're gonna... So I believe you have to climb up his back. Yep, I was right. So the weak spot's usually on their heads, so yeah, epic game. Pretty good tutorial boss, and there we go. We beat him. So one thing that this game is known for is that you feel guilty for beating these creatures because, you know, you've taken down such a majestic beast and they haven't done anything wrong to you, so you're questioning your morals. That's one thing that a lot of us players have went through. And now you're gonna consume its soul or something. Of course, as much as you try to run away, it always ends up getting into you. And that was boss 1, the tutorial boss. You see this portal every time you defeat them. You hear breathing or something, a voice. Yes, I would like to save. There we go. That was boss 1 of Shadow of the Colossus. Thank you for watching. I will see you in part 2 where I take on the second boss, Quadratus. If you liked the video, subscribe and leave a like if you want. You don't have to, though it would make my day, but I'm not here for you to make my day. I'm here to make yours. Stay tuned into the channel and you'll get more gaming videos like this. We'll see you in the next one.